Welcome to MyProjectBazaar.com.
Now we discuss about multi-level voltage source inverter with optimized usage of bidirectional switches. Multi-level inverters help in producing stepped output waveforms which result is higher output waveform quality and lower resistance. The first ever introduction topology in the case series high-speed design. This high-speed topology was followed by the diode clamped inverter, which utilized a bank of series capacitors to fit the DC bus voltage. Hybrid multi-level converter saving percentage. In the hybrid topologies, the magnitude of DC voltage source are unequal or changed dynamically depending upon the signal. These converters are very efficient in the size and cost to improve the reliability since less number of semiconductors and capacitors are used in this topology. Multi-level inverter topology has emerged recently as a very important alternative in the area of high power medium voltage applications. Researchers are going to improve their capability further through optimized control techniques and to minimize both component count and manufacturing costs. The multi-level inverter has been implemented in various applications such as motor drives, power conditioning devices, renewable energy generation, and distribution. Pulse width modulation inverters can simultaneously control output voltages, frequency, and it can reduce the amount of harmonic in output current. The result is better data harmonic content. In our proposal, we design the multi-level inverter by reducing the complexity and the level of line voltage to reduce the harmonic. In our proposal, we use the three basic switch and full switch configuration. In our proposal, reduce switches and increase the levels in inverter. That inverter design is helped to reduce the harmonic in normal and that result was analyzed in MATLAB environmental model. Now we see the flow diagram of our proposed work. In this flow diagram, the source will be given there. The source is a multiple DCs. The multiple DC source will be connected to the inverter. The inverter gets switches and diodes. Because here we reduce the switches and increase the level for maintaining the switching loss, and then output will be connected to the load. The switches will be controlled by the pulse width modulation technique by the phase sector modulation controller. And here the diodes will be helped to convert the DC to AC output. Now the SVM is one of the best topology for control the pulses for control the switches. The BWM generates the pulses based on the space vector modulation technique. The space vector modulation technique generates the pulses with a high efficiency and it will be reduce the harmonic of the output AC current in the multi-level. Now suppose we design the multi-level inverter with low harmonic and maintain the data harmonic level with specific range. Now we go to see the model of our process. In the process, we use the 4 different DC sources. These sources will giving the 15 volt or DC output, and that will be connected to the multi-level inverter. The inverter contains 12 switches and 12 rectifiers. Here, the 6 switches will be for the multi-level inverter source, and another 6 switches will be used for produce the harmonic in the multi-level inverter. In this process, we use the 4 different type of voltage, so the total output will be the 200 volt, and each level it will be giving the 100 volt for increasing the level. Here we use the 7 level inverter. The 7 level inverter, first quarter cycle, it will be take the first level will be getting the 15 volt, and the second level is the 100 volt, third level will be 150 volt, and the fourth level for the 200 volt. And maintain the 200 volt and 6th level, and also 6th level it will be reduced. The 6th level will be the 200 volt, and the 7th level will be reduced, some values 100 volt. In that reason, the first half cycle will be getting the totally 6 pulses for upper first quarter and second quarter with different various time. and that process will be again the negative cycle. So the finally we got the output from the stepwise with the 15 level increases. Here in this level we use the diode time. So that reason the switching loss will be reduced and also the switching will be reduced for maintaining the multi-level inverter. Normally the 7 level multi-level inverter we use approximately maximum 13 or 15 switches will be used. Here we used only the 15 switches for maintaining the 3 level 7 level output voltage with the lower harmonic. In this process, we generate the pulse width modulation by using the space vector modulation scheme. The space vector modulation scheme will be generated pulses with a different phase angle with a different degree of angle. It will be generate the pulses. That pulses will help to improve and maintain the voltage with very well leveled. For that reason, we use this type of output getting very accurate result for the maintain the output voltage. We analyze the final result. The harmonic value will be reduced some amount. For that reason, this type of multi-level inverters was used in commercial purpose. It will be convert the DC to AC conversion with multi steps or 7 level steps, and it will be give the better output voltage for the AC circuit. The multi-level topology is one of the important topology because it will be used in the many type of process for maintaining the voltage and current with a lower harmonics. Finally, the DHT will be analyzing for the process performance. Now, proposed to DHT will be desired level. For that reason, the performance will be maintained. Thank you.